Hey everyone, Sarah Barnes-Humphrey here for Coupa TV, and today we're talking all about one of the words that is on everybody's mind, AI. So come and share in all the insights.
So everyone hears the term, oh, generative AI. What is generative AI? Or how can I use it? A lot of the things that I've seen it being used for is just consuming large amounts of data and outputting information that allows you to make decisions very quickly.
Yeah.
And to me, that's kind of one of the big up and coming things that everyone's doing is trying to figure out, how do I use AI? What is AI? And how can I implement it and leverage it? And to me, that's something that we're looking at and starting to use a lot of is generative AI to give me a memo, give me an accounting policy, give me anything, and it will just spit it right back out at you. And then within minutes, you can go and transform it into your own policy. It's exceptional, saving time, saving my team a lot of heartache.
I think what we're going to see at its most basic level is there's going to be, on one end, the autonomous processing side of AI that'll remove the tactical task level, right? And that'll free up some human capital to do some interesting things. But I think what's going to be even more interesting is how does AI take data sets that are true data sets within your own ecosystem and supplier relationship and provide insights to you to make decisions, right? How do we drive procurement behavior? How do we drive management decisions on a day-to-day basis?
I'm learning a lot about AI and just the application in our working world. There's so many use cases, and I'm really excited to go back and explore how we can implement it into our processes.
First thing people need to understand, when you think about AI, is it hype or is it real? And what's important about making AI real, obviously, is that you have the data set that's necessary to train that AI. It has to be backed by real world data. And that's one thing that Coupa had the foresight of doing 15 years ago, which was to start collecting data with permission from our customers.
Wow, okay.
Anonymizing it, structuring, and making sure that we have data to back our AI algorithms and our large language models. Elsa, you should tell us more about Navi.
Absolutely. It's a very exciting time to be at Coupa, and specifically with our new AI agent, Navi. She's really designed to make users' experience more efficient, easier, faster, and really be that productivity multiplier that you heard Lee discuss today during our keynote.
So you've got your Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies. They're going to be thinking about technology in a very specific kind of way. They're going to be very proactive about what are we going to spend in, such as AI and generative AI and things like that, in order to transform the entire industry. And we just saw some mixed reviews from Google's CFO, who said essentially we're going to restructure in order to be able to invest in AI better in the future. SMBs who think about it very differently. They're thinking about it more in terms of a shield rather than an offensive maneuver. So they're thinking about cybersecurity and data quality and things like that, because they have to maintain with a far smaller staff the kind of operations that are not going to get overrun with expenses. So I think it really comes down to which size tier company you're talking about.
The way to think about it is you have no regret use cases. These are cases that require lower effort, lower value, and are basically your no-brainer type use cases that you can implement very quickly with almost off-the-shelf kind of AI capabilities. The second way to think about it is, what are your strategic bets? These are the higher value, higher effort requiring, but in the end will drive more unique capabilities that can help you drive more value, right? So as you think about your investments, you want to consider where do you want to truly put your dollars and where do you want to just build those capabilities to drive the productivity. Garbage in, garbage out. If you don't have the right data, you can't really build the right outcome.
What I have learned from being here and Inspire, and it's really surprising me, is how much data we have now collectively as a procurement community and being able to leverage that with AI functionality, and not just for like answers to questions, but to be able to provide actionable insights across the board within procurement. It's such a game changer and such a wonderful time to be in procurement.
There's so much of a scale issue involved. Businesses become more complex. They're dealing with more decision points. They have more data than ever to aggregate and utilize and deploy. And so how can AI help connect those silos and drive better scalable decisions at a much higher level than what exists in the organization today, and ultimately drive those efficiency and productivity improvements? That's a lot of what we're hearing from customers. And the nice part is that I think with Coupa, they trust that a lot of the data that we have is informed and used in an ethical manner, and also aggregated in a way that is trustworthy. And so, so we're seeing a lot of trust, which I think for a lot of organizations with AI, sometimes you don't always come across that. And I think with Coupa, there's been this legacy of trust with us, and that's what we're hoping to sort of continue to build upon as we go to the future.